What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're back with another best counters for specific champion, and this time we have Deathless Thanos. So they just, recently added him in the beta map where we can actually use our champions, and this is a 7-star rank 4 power level of Deathless Thanos, and almost every single champion I'll be using here is a 7-star rank 3 at max sig. So there's only 2 champions that are 7-star rank 4, and those are White Tiger and I believe Nico, which I'll show you like a clip so you can see like the time that she did. So yeah, actually Spider-Man Supreme is actually a pretty decent champion if he's SIG 200, because he does some good damage. He does really good damage to the special, as you can see, and just destroys that protection right there. And then basically we just need like 2 more special 2s, and you can get to those really quickly because you steal power, and then also you can also steal those furies with that other spell. And yeah, he's pretty much done for, man. Like Deathless Thanos, if you can do the fight in like 60 seconds, that's very good, like very, very fast. And let's see how fast he did it. So he did it in 61 seconds. That's pretty quick, honestly. You'll see other options that you would think are faster, but are actually like about the same. Now, this is Werewolf by Night. This is definitely not the fastest fight, especially because it's not even full moon. If it was full moon, it'd probably be a little bit faster, but I mean, I think the more realistic scenario is for it to not be full moon, because usually it's not. But yeah, against the wolf here, unfortunately we have the double mediums, so we gotta do a little bit more waiting on those unstoppable charges. Like now I can't really throw my special 2, I need to wait, and I think now we're good. Yeah, throw that special 2 is gonna take him to that 75% threshold, and then we just want to wait for those furies to expire, get that power gain from howling, and then basically just throw a lot of special 2s to get him down to those protections. Like ideally for Deathless Thanos, you want champions that deal damage not just with their specials, because the protection is paused during your specials, and like if it's a SIG 200, you usually are going to deal 0 damage. So thankfully here with the wolf, those ruptures will take a little bit, and they will help us to get him down to that 25%. But this fight is usually like 3 or 4 special 2s. There I decided to go for a special 1 because I feel like he was close to that threshold. May have been a mistake, but honestly I feel like made the fight a little bit faster because we can get him down with the basics here. I always like using the relic to actually get him to the unstoppable, so you can heal from that panic, heal that a bit of that chip damage that we took. And yeah, full yellow bar, not the fastest to be honest, 1:28, but he can definitely get him down. I'm curious to see how that would have been in full moon. Now this is Shatra. A lot of people are using Shatra here. You might think that it's not like the fastest fight in this video because this is a 7-star rank 3, and a lot of people have a 7-star rank 4 Shatra because she's like max prestige. And yeah, she's pretty good for Deathless Thanos. I think ideally you go for like 2 special 1s and then all special 2s, and he's gonna die. I think that's what I do here. Yeah, we're gonna go for 1 more special 1. We gotta wait those charges. You can't play too fast against Deathless Thanos, that's the only problem. And that special 1 is going to get him to that first protection threshold, and then at this point we just go for special 2s. Like I'm going to push him to a little bit more than a bar of power, and now we're just going to heavy steal his power into the special 2, and that should get him to that 50%. And then the next should get him to that 25%. That's basically how it's going to go. Going to do the exact same thing. Bait that out and start heavy charging, and there we go. That does indeed take him to 25%, and then we get a few more eggs, so we should be able to steal a little bit more power. And then the last special 2 is going to do it. Should do it, actually. Should do it. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, pretty clean fight, honestly. Not the fastest, of course, because Shatra just does all of the damage with the basics, unfortunately. Sorry, with the specials, unfortunately. But she works. She definitely works. Kushala. So Kushala is pretty good for Deathless Thanos for a lot of reasons. You can nullify the energize, which is always a good thing. And this guy also likes getting some buffs. Like he gets a lot of buffs with a special 1. You can heal that block damage. You can easily get your your heavy in after the special 1. There I made a mistake, but I don't think it matters that much. I think we're gonna heal like most of it back, but just make sure you don't mistime that SP1 dex, But yeah, you can easily finish this fight with 100% health. I think I'm probably not, but let's find out. But as you can see, he's kind of melting, to be honest. Just spam that special one. And yeah, I'm trying to heal with that panic a little bit more right there. And I'm gonna be like at 95% health, maybe a little bit more, 96. Hey, look at that, 98% health. Yeah, Kushala is definitely one of the best ones so far. In 51 seconds, that was, yeah, definitely the fastest one so far. Okay, moving on to Tigra. Tigra is an interesting one. I don't really have too much experience in this matchup with Tigra versus Deathless Thanos, but I think you want to go for special ones because the special 2 does a lot of damage and like most of it's gonna get capped. So I feel like special ones are the play. Like spam a lot of special ones. I might be wrong on this. Like I haven't really used Tigra. I don't have a 7-star Tigra, and I'm not gonna use a 6-star versus Deathless Thanos. But I think that's what you want to do. Like spam special ones. He actually is doing decent damage, I'm not gonna lie. Like he's up 50% almost there. Very quickly. That's a rank 3 Tiger as well. Against the rank 4 Thanos. But yeah, I think you want to spam special ones. Maybe here I should have just let go, or not let go of my heavy and just went for the special 2. But I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. If anyone knows what's faster, let me know. But yeah, very easy fight, very safe. You can miss that special 1 hit. And then, yeah, very easy. Tiger full yellow bar. No big deal. Wasted a bit of time there. There we go. So that should be fairly quickly to you. I say like 65 seconds maybe? Yeah, 66 seconds. Not bad at all. Very good option for this. Now moving on to Mordo. Mordo is an interesting one. I didn't know if I wanted to include him, but Mordo is like interesting because like when there is enough time for you to charge the heavy from like a lot of distance, he usually is pretty fast, and you can always do that after Deathless Thanos SP1. And as you can see, that degen is kind of ticking, and also our basics is gonna start hitting really hard right now, and he's down to 75% health right now. Mordo is so underrated, man. I really want that 7-star. I just can't get him. Throw the special 2, get that soul barb. He does get some buffs, not too many, but it's still gonna deal some pretty good damage. You know, he always has that indefinite energize, and then that gets his furies with a special 1. Now he's down at 49% health, waiting the protection. We're gonna throw another special 1, I think, here. Maybe go for special 2. Okay, I guess I go for special 2. And that almost takes him 25% health. He has decent buffs right now. Gonna charge that heavy. And as you can see, Mordo kind of works. Like, it's kind of risky, but he does work. I'm not gonna lie, he does work really well. Look at that. That degen is ticking. And he's down. Honestly, dude, very quick as well. Like, probably less than a minute, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, 67. Actually, it felt less than a minute, but 67 is still pretty good. Okay, here comes. This is the first 7-star rank 4. Unfortunately, I took White Tiger to rank 4 because I wanted to make a video. And yeah, I wanted to showcase her against Thanos because I think she's decent. But the problem is she's a 7-star rank 4. So she's going to be slightly, you know, more overpowered. Well, not slightly, but she's going to be a little bit more overpowered than everyone here. But I think White Tiger works because, like I said, she does a lot of damage with the basics as well. If you get those furies, ideally do not want to go for the special 2s here because it's a lot of hits and it's just gonna mess you up with the unstoppable. So I'd rather not go for the special 2, to be honest. I want to keep spamming my special 1, power stealing him, maintain my 5 furies, and as you can see, the damage is there. Mind you, this is rank 4 though, so maybe like we saved like 15 seconds or so. Oh, I took that special 1. That's not good. I don't know what was wrong with me when I was recording that. And yeah, go for that special to end it off. You could easily finish with 100% health if you don't do that mistake. And it was 62 seconds. So a rank 3 White Tiger probably needs like 80 seconds, I want to say. But you can finish the full. Now there's another mystic here. We got Purgatory. I think Purgatory is pretty good for Deathless Thanos as well. Not the best one, because most of her damage comes from the special 2. But she works. She definitely works. Just gotta wait here. Gotta hit your parries. Get your fury, your big fury. I don't know if the fury is affected with the sig ability. Like, I think the sig might give you a little bit more potency on the fury. I'm not 100% sure, but you should be able to take Deathless Thanos with 1 demonic rampage before it runs out. Like, you gotta go for like 4 special 2s, and by the time you get there, you should be Should be able to kill him. Yeah, we're gonna go for like... Oh, look at that. The basics are hitting actually really hard. We're probably gonna take him to 50% with the basics, I'm not gonna lie. And then throw the special 2. Yeah. Okay, that was pretty good. It's pretty good. So, one less special 2 to throw. This one is gonna get him to 25% very easily. That degen is ticking. And there we go, 25% health. Now we just gotta wait the protection, hit our relic. And yeah, or maybe you don't even need the relic. Yeah, that special 2 is gonna do it. Gonna be unblockable. And yeah, pretty good. Purgatory. Nice. It took her 67 seconds as well. I think we got like 2 more options in the Mystic class here. We got Longshot. Longshot's probably gonna be the winner so far on this. He is amazing for Deathless Thanos. Like, very good. Get those 5 bad karma here. And then I want to bait that special 1 so we can actually activate our good karma. Pure of Heart as well. And then just 1 special 2, just watch his health. Boom, he's down to 75% health. Dang, just like that. And then just one hit, a little bit more of those heavies, maybe get him to that 50%. And we successfully do so. He is so fast, oh my goodness. I think we're gonna bait 1 more special 1 here to get some charges. And then I think I might patty that. Yeah, so I can get the Pure of Heart. Special 2. After baiting that special 1, and boom. Down to 25% health. And I believe now we go for like the special 1 for the bleeds. Yes. And that does it. Very quick, man. Very quick. He's one of the best counters for Deathless Thanos. 50 seconds. I think that actually is the winner so far. And now I think we got Juggernaut. Yeah, we got Juggernaut. So let's see how Juggernaut does, man. I've done this fight so many times. Now, 7th rank 4 is definitely a different beast. But let's see how fast we can do it. I don't think I played the best here with Juggernaut. But let's see what I do here. Do I go for like special 1 or special 2? I took that hit. That was not good. Okay, I go for the special 1 to take that first protection. That was really good, actually. Get that energized so I can get to that special 2 a lot quicker as well. This Juggernaut is also sick 200, so there's a very high chance you can nullify with basics. I took that special 1 again. I don't know why, but that's not cool. Special 2 here to get him that 50%. And then probably need like 1 special 2 to get him down. We should be able to get him to 25 with the basics here. Or maybe not, because we have to wait his protection here. Because we can't be too aggressive against Thanos, because he's gonna put that panic on you. And then you lose your gem, meaning you lose everything, basically. And yeah, that should be able... Yeah. I want to see if that's faster than Longshot, actually. 56 seconds. So Longshot is taking the win so far. Nice. And then we're moving on to the science class. We got SpiderHam. SpiderHam is always an RNG fight because you want to get a lot of porkers. You want him to throw the specials when, ideally when you want him to, like, you know. And I think here we go for the special 2 bait. Try to get him to that 75% threshold immediately, and we do. We get some nice re-triggers. That's a very good beginning to the fight so far. Ideally want him to throw that special 1 here, but those porkers are going to fall off probably. Yep, they did. That's okay. We do have a lot of nonsense though, so we can get a lot of triggers. Should be able to get him to that 50% now after bait that special 1. There we go. Exactly at 50%. Now, I might try pushing to that special 2. I don't know. Let's see. Bait that special 1. Okay, we bait this so that he's at 25% health, but we ran out of porkers now. We need to get some luck. Oops, I missed the patty there. Throw the relic, put another porker here, and then he throws the special 2, he's gonna die. Take a bit of chip damage from the special, sorry, from the blocked hits, but it's not too bad. 60 seconds, not bad at all for a non-class advantage. Moving on to Nefaria. This is actually one of my favorites, I'm not gonna lie. This is a very interesting matchup, and I just learned it too. So you might know that Nefaria is insane if you can punish the opponent's specials by patting them, because that energy vulnerability increases your damage by so much. So pretty much this whole match, I just only do heavies. Throw that special 1. Get some charges here. And we're just gonna go to town now. We're gonna start hitting super hard right now. So we're gonna bait this, parry it. Heavy. He's very close to 75% health. There we go. And now we're gonna get some furies here. Oh, I should have thrown it immediately. We lost like 7 furies there, unfortunately, because my charges fell off. But it doesn't really matter. Like, you just hit so hard. Look at that. 33,000. Dude, that's crazy. 83,000. Holy. I did not know Nefaria had that in him. That was a whiff. I shouldn't have whiffed that. It costed us a bit more time, but we healed up slightly. So that's very impressive by Count Nefaria. 65 seconds against the rank for Deathless Thanos. I'm going to be using him for sure. He's amazing. Now moving on to the skill class. I think this might be the only champion that I'm using here. Maybe we got HitMonkey as well. But yeah, Shield, surprisingly, you know, I'm not a fan of Shield, but surprisingly she's pretty decent because you can always heavy counter the special one by blocking the last hit. And you don't take too much damage, honestly. You're going to take some, but you literally just heavy this whole fight. Maybe I shouldn't have even thrown that special one. And yeah, by heavying all the fight, he's just gonna start melting, especially if you have 5 out of 5 deep wounds, which I do in this current matchup. And yeah, he's just gonna melt, and it's fairly quick as well. You can also heavy counter the special or the heavy. I don't know why Shield's heavy reach is so good. Like, it just doesn't seem like it, but it's actually insane. It's so good. And by doing that, you also are not really aggressive, so you never really have to worry about, you know, him getting unstoppable, because you're just only doing 2 hits and that's it. Like, we've only done 26 hits this whole fight right now. And after this protection goes away, he's gonna start melting with those bleeds, and that's it for Deathless Thanos. That's actually very quick for Shield, I'm not gonna lie. 67 seconds. Wow, that's impressive. I did not know Shield could do that. Now we get the HitMonkey here. Again, you ideally want someone that hits hard with not just specials, but also basics. So HitMonkey will be, you know, naturally a decent counter for Thanos. Not because, you know, he counters any buffs or anything, but he hits hard with the basics, which means, yeah, he won't take too much time during the protections. We're gonna go for the special 2 at some point, but I think it has like a lot of hits, so I'm not going immediately with it. I think I just need to wait for one of those charges to fall off. Yeah, I think like right now is a good spot, but we gotta get him to like 50% protection first. Yeah, just gotta wait it out and then throw that special 2. It should take him to 25. There we go. Or maybe those bleeds will. 30. Just need like a few more hits. There we go. There's a nice heavy attack. Push him to that special 1. Bait it. And then we should be able to be like 2 combos away, killing him. Get that healing on us, that panic. Bait 1 more special 1. And that's it for Deathless Thanos with HitMonkey. Not the fastest, but let's see how fast actually. Wow, that was not too fast. 76 seconds. So Shield was a lot faster there. 9 seconds lead. Now, moving on to Mutant. This might be the only Mutant. I didn't know if I wanted to include Onslaught. I don't think he's a great option for Thanos, because I've used him quite a bit, and he is always very slow. You're gonna see that yourself here. It's not too fast, but Onslaught definitely has the damage for this. It definitely has the damage. You can get that daunted every single time. You ideally want to go for a special 1, special 2 here, unless you get like super lucky and get a lot of those newer shocks. But I think here I have to go for a special 1 because I only had like 4 by the time, so I definitely needed more. But if you can get some crazy RNG. So we got lucky there. He had the unstoppable, but he didn't punish there. Very lucky. That's another reason why Onslaught is not the best for this, because a lot of hits on the specials, unfortunately. And now I think I have to throw my special 2, or maybe I try to get him to that 75% health before throwing the special. I think I will. Yeah, it seems like it. 77, 76. Yeah, we're just gonna wait here, I think. Yeah, perfect. And then we throw that special 2 after the protection runs out. And he should start melting, honestly. 20 degens. That is crazy. He's even taking damage with the protection. Like, that's crazy, dude. That's how hard those degens are hitting right now. Throw the relic here to get some healing with that bleed. And then look at that, dude. Unfortunately, I threw that special 1 with the protection, but he's still taking so much damage, he died. Like, wow. But yeah, as you can see, not too fast, like 87 seconds, but he works really well. Moving on to Cosmic, we got Deathless Thanos on Deathless Thanos. This fight works really well. It doesn't work really well in this current meta because Deathless Thanos on attack, you don't want to block, or you want to block, but in invade, you don't want to block because you take a lot of damage. But this fight obviously works. You know, Deathless Thanos hits really hard with the basics as well. So it definitely works. He should be like really fast as well. I like doing the patty after the special here, so you can get that heavy charge and pause your effects here. You don't really have to do it all the time, but I like doing it here because we also get that healing from the special one, the life steal. And he's almost at 50%. I'm gonna do it again here. No, I'm not. Okay, 50% right now. And I think I don't have to block here anymore, just because he's gonna just die really quickly here. 26% health, unfortunate. There we go. Bear bait, one more special. We took a bit more block damage than we wanted to, but throw this. I was hoping this was a special 2, but it's no big deal. There we go. We get a 93% health finish. You can also finish with full, of course, but yeah, 64 seconds, pretty quickly. I'm not sure how many matches we have more. Okay, this one is insane, bro. I don't know how Venom like always surprises me. Like, look, we started with an armor and 2 furies. It's not even that crazy of RNG. If you don't get precision, it's not crazy. And I tried to reroll there to get a better one than cruelty. We got physical resist, so that's not good. And then we got another armor here. And bro, I just looked at his health. He's literally at the 2nd protection without even a single protection. Like, how is Venom so insane? Like, I don't understand. Like, his bleeds are just crazy, bro. And then throw that special one, get a lot of healing by nullifying all of those fury buffs that he has. We have no precision at all. Those buffs here, like, it's crazy. Like, we're not even getting the craziest RNG with Venom, but Deathless Thanos is just gone, man. Like, he's literally gone. Look at that. Like, that is so impressive. 52 seconds. Like, I think that's like Longshot was 50. Like, with some decent RNG, Venom versus Thanos, you can literally be the fastest one. Like, that's crazy, bro. And now we got Medusa here. Medusa was kind of the reverse thing about like Venom. I thought she was gonna be a little bit faster, but she's a little slower because you have to go for like 2 armor shatters in this fight, unfortunately, because you can't really be too aggressive with Medusa or against Deathless Thanos with anyone really. But she does have the damage. Obviously, she hits like a truck with the basics. Yeah, very close to that first threshold here, 75%. But yeah, Deathless Thanos is definitely a very interesting defender. He's easy. You can use anyone for Deathless Thanos pretty much, but you have to be careful because you can use anyone, but you might not be able to finish the fight because that protection is just insane. And the thing about Deathless Thanos here is that most people that have him at 6200, so he's always gonna be, you know, super tanky with that protection. He's always gonna get the most benefit from the energize because he's always at max charges. So yeah, he's a bit of a tricky one, so I wanted to put that video out. But yeah, as you can see, Medusa here, not the fastest, but she works. Like I said, basics are hitting super hard right now. And yeah, we finished with the full yellow bar. I want to say 70 seconds or something. Yeah, 72 seconds. Pretty average. And now moving on to the tech class. I think this is the last one. We got like 3 champions. Got a lot of options here, as you can see. Already 23 minutes on the video. So Iron Man here, I did not know if I wanted to include him, but I'm glad I did, because Iron Man is super tanky. He hits like a truck when you place those armor breaks on the opponent. That means his basics are hitting super hard. So I've actually done this fight many times on my free-to-play, but right there it was a rank 4 Iron Man. This is a rank 3. So let's see how fast Iron Man really is. I love when you can block all those hits and just ramp up your armors. We're literally like at 17 right now. 20 is the cap. And yeah, we haven't even thrown a special one yet, and he's down to that 75% health. It took a little bit, but now we're gonna start hitting like a truck with those armor breaks. Look at our basics right now. We're gonna hit like a truck now. 19,000 on that light attack. We also have class disadvantage, keep that in mind. And he's down to 50% right now. Gotta wait for those unstoppable charges. Throw one more special one. It's gonna hit really hard with 6 armor breaks. Very good. 26% health. Dang. And he's at 19 right now. I think we're gonna push him right now. Yeah, probably. Yep. And as you can see, after you throw those special ones, the damage is there. Boom, full yellow bar. And he finished at 86 seconds. That's like faster than like Onslaught, you know, even with class disadvantage. Like, you know, Iron Man usually, or pretty much all the time, except if the opponent has prowess, he needs like his 70 to 80 seconds because you need to get 4 bars of power to pretty much kill the opponent. So that's obviously going to be, you know, slow, but he is consistent because he's super tanky. Now, Shocker here is incredible at 6200. You literally don't spend any power on that first special one, which is insane. And Shocker is pretty interesting for Deathless Thanos because you can kind of bypass like multiple protections with your heavy attack because of how much damage you deal. It's crazy. But yeah, this is a rank 3 Shocker. We're gonna go for like probably 100 charges here, like the max, before throwing the special 2. I'm not sure. We'll see. I probably need to wait out his like protection here. We need to wait his charges, so the special 2 has like, I don't know, 5 or 6 hits. So I think now is a good chance to do it. There we go. Not at max charges, unfortunately. But we're gonna fully charge that heavy attack with 92. And check out this damage. Class disadvantage as well. I'm gonna pause. Boom. 339,000. And surprisingly, that was not even enough to kill him, bro. Like, what the heck? Maybe if I got to like exactly 100 charges, I would have instantly KO'd him, which I didn't know about that. But here what I should have done is like parried and then heavied once and he would have died. So the matchup could have been finished like a lot long ago. But yeah, I'm not the best Shocker player, so yeah. But he does work, he does work. It's probably like 80 seconds, yeah, 85 seconds. You're probably doing it like 75, 70 if you're like really, really good. And I think this is the last match right here. This is Stark Spidey, another fight that I've done multiple times. Class disadvantage and everything. I really like using Stark Spidey for Deathless Thanos. Sometimes I don't because like your dex doesn't trigger and you don't get the poise charges. But you can easily get poise charges from the special one. You can get like 2 of them, each special one. Very, very nice. And Stark Spidey has those numbers on the basics, so obviously he's going to be a beast against Deathless Thanos. Get him to that 75% health right now. And now we're max poise charges, so we're gonna hit like a truck. And I go for that heavy right now. Almost took him that 50%. 50% right now. And then I think we go for the special 2 right now. Maybe we have to wait this. Yep. Still sitting at 10 poise charges. Special 2 takes him to that 25% health. The shocks probably will fall off before the protection falls off. Or no, actually, just they take a little bit more. And my rally gets blocked, unfortunately. And then one more combo. And that is it for Deathless Thanos. So 60 seconds, actually one of the fastest options as well. So yeah, that is gonna do it for today's video. Best options for Deathless Thanos. Let me know if I missed some. I think I missed like a decent one, which is like Symbiote Supreme. I just didn't have him here in the beta as a 7-star. But I don't think he's like too common to use. Like Symbiote Supreme is not really getting used a lot, even as a 7-star. But yeah, those are the champions. I think personally my favorite one, it has to be Longshot or Juggernaut, or maybe Kushala. I think those are like the 3 fastest ones. Probably the fastest one is Longshot at 50 seconds, and I think like Venom is like 52 seconds, which you're gonna see in the results. But yeah, Venom can actually outspeed Longshot very easily if you get like just slightly better RNG with your buffs. If you get like 1 precision, it's insane. But yeah guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, just give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.